check it out, guys. I got the Exo Terra kind of up and running. I wanted to take a second to show it to you. Turned out pretty cool. Now, if I only had a pair of giant leaf-tailed geckos to go in there, man, that would be awesome. Something like this guy, or maybe that one. Yeah, my buddy finally came through. Y'all stay tuned. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What is going on, guys? Man, it has been a long 2 days. We've been on the road, long but exciting, and I'm gonna get to that in just a minute. First, before I forget, I was asked by a couple people if we had named the tegu, and we went with Zeus. And the reason why is that was the most, you know, it's the most requested, I guess you could say. I think it was like 4 people that requested or, you know, mentioned Zeus as the name, and we already had Poseidon for, you know, my monitor, and so I guess Zeus is fitting. Maybe we'll call one of these guys Thor or something, because they got these crazy, like, lightning bolt eyes. I mean, it's just nuts. But who was the ones that give Zeus?
Reptile Lee, Harry's got geckos, Luke Stoloff, and Camille Jake.
Yeah, really cool guys, and I'm subscribed to all those people. You can find them on there. Go check their channels out. Also, all of them are really good guys.
Thanks for the names.
Yeah, appreciate that, guys. So Zeus, it'll be for the tegu. Well, as you know, if you've seen other videos, we were en route to Alabama yesterday. Well, this morning we got up to go do the job, and I get a text message right off the bat. My buddy Jonathan, Reptile Passions, the one that got me the monitor and the milk frogs and
several other things.
Several other things. Budget frogs, and he's been looking for me these guys here since the North Carolina Reptile Show, really. April 1.
And I was looking before then.
Well, you know, I mentioned in my video that she was wanting to get me a pair of them for my birthday, and I had the enclosure. I picked it up actually in North Carolina, and he sent me a text and, man, I found you a pair of giant leaf tails. And check out them eyes, guys. They are just awesome, awesome, awesome. Europlatus fimbriatus. How about that for a Latin name? These guys are definitely worthy of giving their Latin name because they're just awesome specimens. They come from Madagascar. They're also called fringe-tails. Now, these guys are going to do perfect in the room. That's why I've got them in this enclosure low to the ground. They prefer a little lower temperature, 78 with you know, 75 to 78 with a 80 to 85 degree basking spot. Really, really awesome finds. And I was going to share with you guys putting them in here, and we was going to talk about the contest a little bit, and I was going to try to get some questions for the Q&A out of the way in this video too, guys. We've had some awesome responses. We got to sit back and watch some of the videos, and not a whole lot of them so far, because when I got in, I mean, like I said, these guys was unexpected for me. Really, really excited. Now, it's supposed to be a male and a female. If I can find out, I will.
Don't forget to tell him your age. He's holding out on you guys.
Really awesome guy right there. Now, let me see real quick. That should be it. That is a female. She's right in the middle of shedding. Really awesome. Maybe she can stick to that.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Now, guys, they're supposed to be jumpers, so larger enclosure the better. They only drink when misted. And they're pretty much strictly nocturnal. So you want to mist them at night most of the time. Of course, mist them during the day too, but at night's when they're mainly going to be out drinking. Hydration's a big deal with these guys.
Watch that one. He's a little feisty.
Yeah. Now this one
you can always tell the male.
Yeah. There you go. People will start thinking you're like a sexist.
Hey.
Nah.
Definitely not.
Oh, all right. Let's see. He's
just really
now these guys
active.
are leapers. Yeah, he is gorgeous. Yeah, he's a male. You can definitely tell he's a male. No problem. Oh,
there he went.
Now see, they are leapers, like I said, and
they're adamant about the. Remember the substrate at the bottom.
You want the substrate to be really soft because they will jump. They said from long distances. All the research I had did.
Well, they'll hurt themselves
to get their prey. Climbing on up the back. I figured that background was going to be awesome for them.
Yeah, really cool.
Man, guys, I am so tickled. I tell you, when I got that call, I was like, wow, really? Giant leaf tail. And I'm not gonna mess with them too terribly much. I'm gonna let them get settled on in. Said that one's pretty whited out. I'm gonna cut this light off and just kind of let them chill, do some other stuff, and we're gonna try to get a couple of question and answers out of the way.
Right there, that's
You see them eyes, and they're awesome. I hope they do good. And guys, I don't, he called me, somebody had them at the show. We have searched and searched. These guys are import geckos. The guy that had them imported at least has had them in his possession for a good while. So they've been quarantined, but that's pretty much, unless you know somebody that breeds them, let me know, leave me a link, because I'd like to get a few more, maybe one more female would be awesome. That one's thinking about jumping.
We have no idea the age on these guys, though.
Yeah, no idea the age. I'm presuming that the male, he's a lot larger. They still got a long ways to grow, but check out those eyes. It's really nuts.
Isn't that cool?
Really nuts.
Beautiful.
Well, guys, hang in there and stay tuned. We're gonna, I'm gonna cut it real quick, and we're gonna try to get over and do some question and answer videos for you guys. So I'm really stoked. We'll come back and look at these while we're doing them in between, kind of mix it up, but y'all stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, real quick, before we get into this question and answer video, and probably gonna answer maybe about 10 questions or so, we'll see how it goes. Just kind of want the video to be super long. But real quick, I wanted just to clarify, because we had a couple questions on the contest. And yes, first, entering a video will be in for the Exoterra. The guys that left comments, and I've got guys that left comments from videos too, but the guys that left comments and didn't make videos, they're going to be for the second place prize package, which is going to be like a $50 prize pack of different stuff, for, you know, just for leaving a name of an animal. But then for the third place deal, which, you know, be 30 or 40 buck prize pack, everybody that participated in any shape, form, or fashion will go into that, and this way everybody has a fair chance, because this is just kind of a give back to show y'all my appreciation for the 1,000 subs. So I figured that was the fairest way to do it. And yes, if you got 2 channels, maximum of 2 channels, we'll do you 2 entries. That come up also, so just wanted to put that out there, maybe clarify it just a little bit better, and I'll probably leave it in the description too, so you can go back and check the description of the, you know, of that. And good luck, guys. Man, we've had a lot of cool entries already. I've been watching the videos off and on. Of course, I got the leaf tails set up in between, and man, y'all made some really cool videos. Had a couple where some kids actually went out and caught some stuff, which I thought was awesome. We watched some of those, caught some tadpoles, and you know, brought back a lot of memories for me. And
me too.
Yeah, you know, that's
funny story.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure we got some questions on all that, so I'm sure all that will come out in these questions and answer
later
videos and stuff. But yeah, guys, y'all stay tuned for me. We're gonna get started up on this question and answer deal. Hopefully, like I said, maybe 10 or 12, just see how quick they run, and I'm trying not to hold y'all too long. And y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna do some stuff in here. I'll give y'all a bird's eye view, and she's gonna give me the questions, and I'm gonna try to answer them the best I can for y'all. Go ahead, baby.
Alright, Terry's got geckos. What is your dream species aside from leaf tails, and do you actually plan on getting it soon?
Harry's got geckos. Ask, what is my dream species? And if I other than leaf tails, which Harry, I hope you enjoy seeing those leaf tails. Me and Harry talk back and forth quite often. He's over in the UK, really cool dude. He's got a channel just kind of getting it up and going and showing off his animals too. Y'all get a chance, go check him out. But if it was my dream, which means that it probably never happened, I would actually love to own a big green sea turtle. If I could, now that's a dream deal, you know, if I could actually care for it.
And no, we don't plan to get it soon.
Yeah, no, I don't plan on getting that soon, but I did get the leaf tails. Harry, thanks, man. What you got?
Official geckos.
Official geckos.
What made you start collecting reptiles?
All right, official geckos ask, what made me start collecting reptiles? Well, like I said a little bit in my other video, when I was younger, I lived in the country and we didn't have, I mean, it was a long ways to a store. I was brought up deer hunting too in the woods and fishing, and I just always loved, you know, catching critters, whatever I could get my hands on, and it just kind of materialized from there. I got my first fish tank when I was like 8 or 9, and I, you know, started keeping fish from there, and that's, I was supposed to tell them my age.
Yeah.
I'll get to that. So yeah, that, I guess that's what started it all right there, was, you know, just the fish tank, love of the outdoors, and just evolved into all this. So good question. I appreciate that, Official Geckos. Another good YouTuber. Got a good channel. Y'all get a chance, go check them out.
Righteous reptiles?
Uh-huh.
How did you get the finances to have such awesome enclosures and fantastic collections?
Righteous Reptiles asked a good question. He said, how'd you get the finances to have
The enclosures and the reptiles.
the enclosures and the reptiles that's in here? Well, I don't, man, just like anybody else. No, I mean, this has been a labor of love over the years.
Long time.
Yeah, a long time. And when me and April got together many years ago, she had animals, I had animals. We, you know, scaled down our collection a lot when we had kids. Now the kids are getting older. I've started, you know, really ramping it back up. Of course, a lot more than what I got now, but a lot of hard work, a lot of bartering for some of this stuff. I mean, I do little things too, like I get a lot of batteries from wheelchairs, which is, you know, what I do for work. I save all those batteries, I'll take them and recycle them, and that money goes right back into this reptile room. Because I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel like I'm taking from my family, so yeah, I mean, and budgeting, you know, we try to grow our own food like this dubia, you know, anything we can do, you know, to cut costs, but still, you know, care for our animals. So really good question. Righteous Reptiles, right?
Yes.
Yeah, really good question. Another good YouTuber. I enjoy watching their videos too. Y'all go check them out.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Darren Bent.
Where's my bucket? There's a, hold on. Darren Bentz, what?
If you could keep any animal, what would it be? A raccoon.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Darren Mintz?
Darren Bent.
Darren Vince.
Bent.
What?
With a B.
Oh, Bennett.
Bent.
Vince? This is awful. I'm so sorry, man. She's talking to me through this glass. It's cold out there. I can't leave the door open.
Bent.
Hold on. What?
Darren Bent.
Yeah. Mr. Darren Bent, I apologize. If I could keep any animal, what would it be? Now, animal broad spectrum being like a furry. And I don't know if you could hear April, it would be a raccoon. Raccoons to me are really awesome critters. And if you're talking about in the broad spectrum, like that I can really actually care for it, I would have a platypus or a giant sea otter. That's talking about dream stuff, you know, but that'd be an awesome animal to care for. Good question, Mr. Bent. Thank you, buddy. All right, baby.
Josh Anderson.
All right, Josh Anderson.
Will you ever get a leaf tail?
Josh Anderson said, will you ever get a leaf tail? I don't know. I hope so. Hope you got your answer, man. That's a good question, and yes, they finally came through, as you saw earlier in the video, so really cool. Thanks for the question, man. I appreciate that. All right, baby.
West Coast Arachnids.
Mr. West Coast Arachnids. That's like my go-to spider guy, guys. If I got a question, about to lose a roach. If I got a question about a spider, or he's just a guy. I mean, he's awesome. He'll respond right away. He's got a really cool channel. Got a ton of cool spiders.
A lot of knowledge.
And a lot of knowledge. He's like a walking book. Y'all check out his channel if you wouldn't mind too. What is it, baby?
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And money is no object.
He said if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And money was no object. Man, you know, Australia would be just epic to me. That place is, I mean, if I lived there, I probably wouldn't have near the stuff I have here because you can just go out in the wild and see it. But on a realistic term, you know, we've often talked about moving to Florida, and we went back and forth. We don't know if we don't, you know, go when the kids are grown, or if, because you know, you don't really want to uproot them and move. Which Florida isn't too terribly far, but on a realistic spectrum, Florida, because we'd be able to have plenty of outside enclosures, and it would make things a lot easier. So appreciate that, Mr. West Coast Arachnids. Enjoy your videos as always, man. Go ahead, baby.
Christopher Collins.
Christopher Collins. He was actually a contest winner from the last time. He got a prize pack of a bunch of different stuff, and I hope you enjoyed that, Chris. But what did he say, baby?
How did the lagoon room come about?
Uh-huh.
And what made you build it? Was it built for reptiles or something else before that?
Christopher Collins asked, how did the lagoon room come about, and was it built for reptiles or something else? Well, the lagoon room come about because of the lagoon. I had those two stingrays that are in there inside in a cube, which the turtles are in, and they quickly outgrew that. And it was either get them something bigger or get rid of them. And I need to show y'all, because I've been asked that, and I've just been neglecting. It still really looks awful from winter. I hadn't had a chance to mess with it. I've got a koi pond on the back that I'd done basically the same thing out of, and decided to try it like that and figured this is the cheapest way to house it. But we also, our laundry room was kind of our reptile room, sort of. Just a couple animals in there, and the animals was dotted here and there, and figured this would, you know, be another awesome place to house all the animals that can go together, because everything in this room kind of comes from about the same environment. I mean, of course, you wouldn't want to try to keep a leopard gecko in this room because he's not going to thrive. I have a couple of spiders that I worry about, but I keep thick substrate and never missed them. You know, heavy, just drop, 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 and they've done fine. But yeah, that's how the room come about, just for more space and a more efficient way to house everybody, because I don't have to have lights on everybody or heating pads on everybody. It's kind of a central contained unit. So it was the best for us and made the most sense financially, and eco-friendly, running less power for sure. So really good question. And who was that again?
That was Christopher Collins.
Yeah, Mr. Collins. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. It's been a long day, you know. Y'all seen other videos, so.
And yesterday.
All right, what you got?
Reptile Lee.
Reptile Lee. Yeah, that's another one of my buddies on there. I talked to Reptile Lee quite a bit. He's got a passion for reptiles too. Y'all go check out his channel.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, my wife's a fan, but she's. No, I ain't gonna say that.
No, he is very, very nice and very responsive. So
Very nice, very responsive. Y'all go check out his channel. He's actually going to school to be a nurse, so he's just now building his collection up. But what did he say?
How do you bring power to your reptile room? Do you have sockets in there?
How do I bring power to the reptile room? Yes, there's sockets on the outside that run the AC and run the heat. It's on its own circuit. Yeah, but it really doesn't draw a whole pile. The heater and air conditioner definitely are the bulk of my power. So I appreciate the question there, Reptile Lee, and keep making your videos, bud. All right.
Mason Shea.
Mason Shea. Mason Shea.
What is your favorite reptile and why?
What is my favorite?
Around on you, though.
What is my favorite reptile and why?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a really tough one there, Mason. Jeez, yeah. I've got a lot of favorite reptiles, and
I don't think you have a favorite.
yeah, I don't.
They're all your favorite.
Man, that'd be a tough one, but if it slithers or crawls, yeah, I love it all pretty much, and I guess if I had to think of one though, to me, I guess I'm back to a sea turtle. I know y'all are probably like, what? A sea turtle? Why would that be your... Well, if y'all think, guys, man, a baby sea turtle, how much stuff it's got to go through just to reach adulthood, it's amazing to me. And to me, they've got like the slimmest chance of any reptile out there, and that'd probably be a good reason why they're endangered. So, yeah, we'll go with that one again. Appreciate the question, Mason. We'll do one more, baby, and then we'll pick it back up on another one.
Let's do 2 more.
2 more. All right, 2 more, guys. 2 more, we're done.
Reptiles for life. Can I ask what did you get first?
Reptiles for life. Ask, what did I get first? Like my
What
first,
did you get first?
my first animal.
I'm guessing, or maybe it doesn't specify. It just says what did you get first?
Well, what I got first was a fish tank, and I actually had Oscars. One of my Oscars, actually, I had when me and April got together, and I had that Oscar from when I was, 9 years old. He lived to be well over 10 years old before he passed away on me, and that was because of a power failure. That we lost actually 2 big Oscars I had forever. So yeah, what's that?
On our honeymoon.
Yeah, on our honeymoon, actually. That's right. That's exactly right. Dang. Yeah, see, that's another thing I love about YouTube. It brings back, you kind of sparks those memories back up from these questions, and this has really been fun, guys. So I really appreciate it. But yeah, we lost those Oscars, but it would have to have been my fish tank with my Oscars. So that would have been my first critter ever. Last one.
Alright, the Reptile Master.
The Reptile Master. He's got some good videos too. You know, he's another cool kid. Enjoy watching his videos. He's got some really nice enclosures. Keeps them really clean and stuff from what I've saw in his videos. So, what did he say?
Do you like birds of prey? And if so, what is your favorite?
I like that question. Pretty good. Reptile Master said, do you like birds of prey, and what is your favorite? Man, that's yes. And I actually had the opportunity, and I'll try to see if I can't. I've still got that video on Facebook. We had a baby sparrowhawk, or people call them kestrel hawks, really small. After a bad thunderstorm in my backyard, we called DNR. They said to put it back. Man, we got cats, and there's just no way. The DNR guy we talked to said if you don't have it contained, any shape, form, or fashion, there's nothing really anybody can do. And he gave me the number to a falconer. We actually raised that bird up on my back deck. Never caged it and closed it. I did have to shoot a lot of squirrels to feed it, but we raised that hawk up, and he actually come back with a mate. And right before winter, and they had left, and we had moved from there. That's actually where we was renting a house on the other side of the county before we moved here. And, he actually came back the next spring with the mate, and my wife's mom, they still live over there on that side, and he was actually able to see those two. So yeah, I love birds of prey, and I looked into doing the falconry deal. I got big respect for those guys. There's a lot to it. A whole lot to it, and if I had the time, maybe with the kids, once they get older and I get closer to retiring, that might be something I do when I have the time to devote to it. But yeah, Reptile Master, really, really cool. I'll see if I can't get that clip, maybe throw it in the video, show it to you guys, show you. We actually named him Merlin. One of the coolest critters I ever had the opportunity to be around. But guys, I know this video probably went long. trying to get some of these question answers out of here. It's really been cool, all the responses. I'm really tired, been on the road all day. I know y'all heard that a lot lately, and I'm gonna sleep in a little while in the morning, hopefully get this video put up for y'all tomorrow, and hopefully that clarified some stuff. And as always, you know, I really appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're excited about the leaf tails as I am. Thought that was an amazing, awesome phone call. I mean, I was dragging this morning, and that text popped over, and I looked. I was stoked, 'cause I've been waiting a long time to find some of these guys. So I hope they do good. I'll be giving you some updates on it. Guys, till next time, we'll catch you then. Thanks for watching. Show the milk frogs real quick. They're out. I gotta feed them. Thanks, guys.